Want to know what truly sets successful people apart? It's not luck or privilege, it's their daily habits and mindset. Based on Nigel Cumberland's powerful insights, here are the 100 things successful people actually do. They define success on their own terms, not by society's standards. While others chase random goals, successful people write down specific targets with deadlines and review them regularly. When you see a successful person, you're looking at someone with an unshakable positive mindset. They see opportunities where others see problems. Every single day they practice gratitude, literally counting their blessings. Here's something that might surprise you. Successful people embrace failure. They don't run from mistakes. They extract valuable lessons from them. They never blame others or make excuses. Instead, they own every decision and action, good or bad. Persistence is their superpower. They keep going despite obstacles because they know most meaningful achievements require time and effort. Their word is their bond. They live with integrity and do what they say they'll do, even when nobody's watching. Self-discipline isn't just a skill for them. It's a way of life. They do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. They delay immediate pleasures for long-term rewards. Time is their most precious resource. They guard it fiercely and invest it wisely in activities that truly matter. Their physical health is non-negotiable. They make time for exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep because they understand that well-being affects everything. Work-life balance isn't just a buzzword to them. They create clear boundaries to avoid burnout and nurture relationships. Reading isn't just a hobby, it's a daily habit. They constantly learn through books and articles about their field and broader interests. Mindfulness keeps them grounded. They stay present and focused rather than worrying about the past or future. They actively seek honest feedback about their performance and use it to grow. Their network is their net worth. They build meaningful relationships with diverse people who offer different perspectives. They give generously without always expecting something in return, creating goodwill and stronger connections. Their communication is crystal clear. They express thoughts effectively and listen actively to truly understand others. They deliberately surround themselves with positive, supportive people who elevate them. They don't just find mentors, they become mentors, sharing knowledge and experience with others. When conflicts arise, they address them directly but respectfully, focusing on solutions rather than blame. Appreciation flows naturally from them. They regularly acknowledge others' contributions and support. They practice empathy, trying to understand perspectives and feelings different from their own. Collaboration comes naturally because they know combined strengths achieve better results than solo efforts. Skill development never stops for them. They're always learning new abilities to stay valuable in changing markets. They consistently over-deliver rather than doing the minimum required. Taking calculated risks is part of their strategy. They step outside comfort zones when potential rewards justify it. They focus energy on finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Change doesn't threaten them. They adapt quickly while others resist. Decision-making isn't a source of anxiety. After gathering information, they commit without excessive delay or doubt. They've developed healthy strategies to manage stress and maintain performance during challenges. They delegate wisely, trusting others with tasks that don't require their personal attention. They establish efficient systems and routines that save time and reduce errors. While addressing weaknesses, they primarily build on natural talents and abilities. Their networking is strategic, connecting with people who share values and goals. Public speaking doesn't terrify them. They've developed the ability to communicate ideas clearly to groups. They negotiate effectively, creating win-win solutions while advocating for their interests. Financial discipline shapes their decisions. They manage money wisely, save consistently, and make thoughtful investments. Their personal brand is authentic, reflecting true values and strengths. Critical thinking sets them apart. They question assumptions and evaluate information carefully before drawing conclusions. Creativity isn't just for artists. They regularly generate new ideas and approach problems from different angles. They maintain perspective during both victories and defeats, avoiding overreaction. Deep focus is their secret weapon. They concentrate intensely without distraction. Regular reflection extracts meaningful lessons from every experience. Long-term thinking guides their choices. They consider how today's decisions affect their distant future, not just tomorrow. While valuing logic, they also trust their intuition and gut feelings. They embrace paradox, understanding that seemingly opposite ideas can both be true. Knowledge isn't just collected, it's actively applied to improve their lives. They regularly question their own beliefs, willing to change their minds when presented with new evidence. Many start their day while others sleep, gaining quiet, focused time. Each day is planned in advance rather than reacting to whatever comes up. They tackle important tasks first when energy is highest. Regular breaks increase their productivity and prevent burnout. They create environments that minimize interruptions during focused work. Instead of multitasking, they give full attention to one important task at a time. Daily progress reviews help them track accomplishments and lessons learned. Before ending each day, they prepare for a smooth start tomorrow. Consistent morning rituals energize them and set a positive tone. Evening habits help them relax, reflect, and prepare for restful sleep. As leaders, they demonstrate the behavior they expect from others. They communicate vision and purpose that motivates people to give their best. Instead of hoarding authority, they develop leadership abilities in team members. They provide specific guidance while allowing appropriate autonomy. Their feedback is constructive, helpful suggestions, not just criticism. They acknowledge and celebrate both individual and team achievements. When things go wrong under their leadership, they accept responsibility. They make tough, sometimes unpopular choices necessary for long-term success. During crises, they maintain composure, helping others stay focused and confident. Before making important decisions, they seek diverse viewpoints. Emotional intelligence sets them apart. They recognize their feelings and understand how emotions affect thoughts and behaviors. They respond thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively to situations. Their motivation comes from within, rather than depending on external rewards or pressure. They accurately read others' emotional states and unspoken communication. Difficult conversations don't scare them. They address uncomfortable topics directly, but with sensitivity. Criticism doesn't trigger defensiveness. They listen to feedback openly, even when painful. They genuinely celebrate others' success without jealousy. Short-term temptations don't derail their goals. They control impulses effectively. Disappointments are acknowledged, but negative feelings don't linger excessively. Their vulnerability is authentic yet appropriate, maintaining necessary boundaries. Grit defines their journey, maintaining effort and interest over years despite setbacks. Difficult situations are viewed as opportunities rather than threats. They build networks that provide emotional support during tough times. Self-compassion comes naturally. They treat themselves with kindness when struggling or making mistakes. Energy is directed toward what they can influence rather than worrying about what they cannot change. Learning never stops. They remain students for life, always open to new information. They develop diverse capabilities rather than relying on a single skill. Their approach adapts based on changing circumstances and cultural contexts. Genuine curiosity about new ideas, people, and experiences never fades. Setbacks are acknowledged but not dwelled upon excessively. Purpose guides their journey. They identify how their work contributes value to others and the world. When possible, they align careers with personal values and strengths. they give back, contributing time, money, or skills to causes they believe in. They build projects or organizations that benefit others long after they're gone. Knowledge isn't hoarded, it's documented and taught to help future generations. Success is measured by positive influence on others, not just personal gain. Their choices consistently reflect core principles, even when inconvenient. They understand that achievement without health, relationships, and meaning is hollow. They acknowledge that success depends partly on others' support and contributions. Perhaps most importantly, they find joy in the process of growth and contribution, not just reaching goals. They know success isn't about following every habit perfectly, but gradually incorporating those that resonate with their personal definition of success. Even small, consistent improvements in a few key areas can transform your life. The most important thing? Start putting these ideas into practice today, one step at a time. Which one will you begin with?